And hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 29, I believe, of the CheckX series. If you're new here, the CheckX series is pretty much me, as I say every day, me tracking Elon and what he's doing on X every single day. And today, speaking of which, we are going to talk about what he talked about yesterday on Saturday, December 27th, 2025. And I hope this is episode 28. I think it's 29 actually. Yeah, 29. He posted about 90 times today, or yesterday, excuse me, on Saturday. And I'd say about 43 of those were on politics, so heavy on politics once again, and max of like 9 times of like on other things. So heavy on politics today, but we're still gonna get right into it, starting off with Tesla and robotics, as we pretty much do every single day. Starting off in terms of humanoid robotics, Elon discussed the challenges of integrating humanoid robots into collaborative roles with humans, noting that they must eventually move beyond keep-out zones and rigid barriers. And also, Elon shared a video of a teleoperated robot not owned by Tesla to highlight the nature of teleoperation. And also, in terms of full self-driving, or FSD, which is what I'm going to refer to as, just so there's no confusion here. Elon shared various reactions to Tesla's FSD technology, including an old-school car guy left speechless by the experience, and a German mayor offering free FSD rides to seniors. And also, Elon highlighted the Cybertruck earning top safety marks and a miraculous survival story where a Model Y driver walked away from a 800-meter cliff fall because the A and B pillars held the passenger cabin intact, which is crazy. And also, in terms of market dominance, Elon asserted that Tesla is larger than the rest of the global auto industry combined, roughly 1.2 times the size, and teased an autonomous future featuring the Cybercab, which has been a big talk in the last couple episodes. But moving on to SpaceX and Starlink here, we're going to knock these out. A couple things here. Starting off, Elon noted that SpaceX is worth more than the top 6 U.S. defense giants combined, valued at approximately $800 billion. And also, in terms of Starlink utility, Elon reposted accounts of Starlink's reliability in extreme weather, like in rural West Virginia, and its life-changing impact on a tiny village in Peru that used solar power to run the device. And also, Elon highlighted the Raptor 3 engine, which has double the thrust of Raptor 1 and is cheaper to manufacture, and is durable enough to eliminate external heat shields, which is great. And I don't know if you guys seen that one famous photo where it's like the 3 Raptors stacked in like a row, and showing how simple the Raptor 3 engine really is. I mean, the Raptor 1 is just a mess of all wiring, tubing, it's just terrible. Raptor 2, even better, less complex, and Raptor 3 doesn't even look real. So it's really crazy, and I'm not 100% sure what's the status on that Raptor 3 engine, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty much getting to production of it. Unless they're already producing it. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect about that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you'd like. Moving on, in terms of future of space, Elon agreed with the sentiment that one day more things will be built in space than on Earth. And moving on to AI and Grok, including XAI, a couple things here, not too much, and then we're going to get into politics and subsegments of politics. Starting off, Elon promoted Grok's performance, stating it ranks #1 on multiple AI benchmarks, and that its daily active users have increased by 66% in the last 28 days. And also, Elon encouraged users to add Grok widgets to their phone lock screens for faster access to voice and regular modes, which is pretty cool. And also, in terms of Grok Imagine, he shared several creative images generated by Grok, including satirical reimaginings of political figures. And now, getting on to the big stuff here, politics and government fraud, and then we'll talk about immigration, and economics and philosophy is up next in the subsegments of the politics section. if you guys want to look through that, obviously, in this video. But anyway, starting off in terms of Minnesota frauds, the Minnesota fraud scandal, which has been a big topic here because of that whole Tim Walz situation. I mean, it's just, it is a mess. I would word it differently, but it is a mess. It is absolutely terrible what's going on over there right now. Anyway, starting off, a significant portion of Elon's activity focused on an investigation by independent journalist Nick Shirley. By the way, I mean, this isn't really a shout out, but Nick Shirley is a really cool guy. I recommend you guys watch his videos. It's very entertaining. Seeing how people react to him, even though he's just a journalist, peaceful. He's a really cool guy. I recommend him. Anyway, moving on, which allegedly uncovered $110 million in daycare and healthcare fraud involving Somali businesses in Minnesota, and Elon called the situation the tip of the vast fraud iceberg, which I agree. And moving on, Elon labeled Minnesota Governor Tim Walz a crook and called for his prosecution regarding the fraud, and also he criticized Peggy Flanagan, calling her a disgusting groveler for her public support of the Somali community. And also in terms of government efficiency, Elon compared government-run medical care to the DMV, but congratulated engineers who built Retire.gov to speed up federal retirement processing. And moving on to immigration and social issues, another subsegment of the politics area, Elon posted about the Great Replacement theory in Europe and a lack of free speech for those who oppose it. And also he also shared a story about a cousin being held against his will by migrants in Rome. Moving on to anti-white sentiment, Elon claimed that anti-white hate crimes are rising and that the media intentionally downplays white people, specifically citing cases of white women being murdered or attacked. And also Elon reposted claims that Australia is sacrificing free speech to preserve multiculturalism. And moving on to economics and philosophy, starting off with silver supply, Elon expressed concern over exploding silver prices and global supply chain shortages, noting that silver is critical for industrial processes. And also Elon supported the idea that agency, taking initiative, by the way, is now more valuable than intelligence, as AI has made intelligence more accessible, more and more accessible. And also Elon argued that civilizations are either expanding or collapsing, and that falling birth rates, which has been a big topic in so many of our previous episodes, by the way. If you have missed those, I recommend you go watch them if you got the time. Thank you very much. Random plug, sorry about that. Anyway, moving on. And also indicate many cultures are trending toward extinction. And moving on to the X platform, quick little thing here to add. Elon claimed that X is now the #1 news app in 167 countries and is the only platform where one can directly reach the world's most influential leaders, which is crazy. 167 countries. That is crazy. I mean, how many is there? Like 109. I apologize if I'm completely wrong with this. I swear I'm not terrible in geography. I just don't remember the exact amount of. What is there, like 190 something countries? I mean, that's crazy, honestly. Yeah, I think the only ones that aren't included in that situation are probably like the third world countries. But I feel like that's gonna happen one day. I'd love to see that happen one day. Anyway, moving on to crime and justice. Last but not least, here are a couple things. In terms of prosecution policies, Elon claimed that X is now the Elon criticized local prosecutors in Austin, Texas for refusing to prosecute repeat offenders, calling for new legislation to ensure criminals are held accountable. And also in terms of UK sentencing, Elon highlighted what he viewed as unfair sentencing in the UK, where a man was imprisoned for memes while a migrant received a suspended sentence for sexual assault. Really weird. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much wraps up this episode. If you guys made it all the way through, I appreciate you very much. Thank you guys for watching, and drop a like, drop a comment if you'd subscribe if you are not already, and we'll hope to see you guys. I hope this is episode 30 tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this is 29. I might have to make sure. I apologize if I'm wrong about that, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.